Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with a C. If you're new to my channel, I film videos on reactions to certain TV shows that I'm watching. Currently, I'm watching Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as well as The Gifted. I also do travel vlogs. I also do reviews on movies as well as television shows. And reviews on luxury bags. So I've got a plethora of everything on my channel, so please check me out. But this video today is going to be a reaction video, and it's going to be to The Gifted Season 1, Episode 9, which is called outfoX, if I'm not mistaken. Brief recap of Episode 8. I'm just going to go over the main portion that clearly was mind-blowing. And that was the whole thing with Reed and his dad, and just the revelation that there's something in the Strucker family line that amplifies their abilities. And Reed's father was actually a mutant. Don't really know what his ability was, but it seemed like he kind of went radioactive. And he did die in the last episode, which was really sad, as well as Gus/Pulse died as well, because I was really hoping that Johnny was going to be able to save Pulse, but unfortunately not. So he died in this episode. Then you had at the Mutant Underground, they were trying to interrogate this other mutant who had been brainwashed just like Pulse was, and unfortunately she died as well. Her name was Chloe. So it was like a lot of death in the last episode. It was really sad toward the end. And just with everything that Reed's dad told him, and even just the insight that Reed felt like his dad abandoned him and didn't care about him, and really his dad did, but he felt so guilty after Reed's dad ended up giving him a shot to suppress his mutant gene. So that's like a lot. Like, Reed already has to deal with the fact that his kids are mutants, but also the fact that he was supposed to be a mutant, but his father gave him a shot that almost killed him to suppress his mutant gene in hopes that the Strucker abilities wouldn't be passed down. So that's really a lot for Reed to handle. And then the fact that, everything his dad told him about the kids and trying to protect the kids from the world and protect the world from the kids. So that dual responsibility he's telling Reed that he has to have. And then even the fact that it was really crazy when we know that Pulse offsets abilities, but when Reed's dad went downstairs to confront Dr. Campbell and Pulse was there using his ability, Reed's father was still able to bypass Pulse and blow the place up essentially. But and then you see at the end when Reed gets back home with Caitlin and the kids, and they're asking him questions like, well, what happened with your dad? What did he say? And he can't even speak. He's so overwhelmed. And it'll be interesting this episode if they address it. Or if Reed is gonna talk to Caitlin and the kids about what his dad said, or is he just gonna kind of keep it to himself and be more observative of the kids? So that'll be really interesting to see. But that was episode 8 was by far my favorite episode. And after watching it back, I know now that because I missed that part in the episode, but Reed, his dad, Otto, I think his name was, his father was the guy of the twins. So his father was Andre, and then I think the sister was Andreas, or maybe the father. Okay, the father's name was Andreas, and the daughter and the sister was Andrea. So Andreas was Otto's father. So you don't know who his mother was, but I don't think it was no incest thing going on. So after I watched it back, I understood then. So but yeah. So that's pretty much it as far as my recap, you guys. And I hope you enjoyed my reaction to episode 9, outfoX. I'm truly excited. I'm going to try to film a couple videos today, but I'm going to have to leave, so I may only get to a few, but we're going to see. I'm trying to hurry up and film these reactions and upload them in the next week, so I can finish the series and get to another series that I'd like to react to as well. But again, guys, thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, this is The Gifted, Season 1, Episode 9, called outfoX. And I will see you on the other side with my review and observations. Bye. 1 year ago. Well, the recap I enjoyed so much.
Ready?
Oh. What? This was a year ago?
What?
You're pretty new here to be telling people what they have to do. You don't get it. My family is in there. They're running out of time.
Okay, slow down. You got all that information from the woman they sent after us?
Yes. I mean, her mind was hard to read. Confused. But I got enough.
You have to be wise about the decisions you make, and it impacts everyone.
Johnny? Are you alright?
Here she comes. No, he ain't alright.
How can I be alright? Maybe Esme has a point.
But she's just a scared kid who has no idea what she's talking about.
She's right about one thing. Pulse. I left him behind, and they took him to that lab.
That's not on you, Johnny. And continuing to blame yourself is not doing anybody any good. Besides, don't you think it's strange that she knew about Pulse? I mean, she just got here.
She's a telepath, Sonia. Maybe she picked it up off me. It doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my
Dreamer
friend.
is right. She real conniving, so she probably knows something ain't right. Look at her in the shadows. Look at her. See?
We combined powers by holding hands. They wiped out an entire building full of people in seconds.
This is crazy. This is our family history. It says here they're rumored to be part of a shadowy international organization called the Hellfire Club. Does that say what happened to them?
The baby's fine.
Marcus, in my dream task, have the baby. Let's get into that lab. We have to help those people.
Oh my God, she's orchestrating that.
There is one more thing I haven't told you.
What else?
My dad told me that his father and aunt were terrorists. And they had the same powers as Andy and Lauren. And when they combined them together, they were massively destructive.
And you think Andy and Lauren can do the same thing?
I don't know.
Well, we have to tell them.
Do we?
Yeah, we kind of do.
Isn't that like a draw?
A little like that. Oh, no, what the hell? Well, I'm just teaching them to respect the genetically different. Ugh. Quit crying. Nobody saw it. Just do your thing. Give him anything to remember us by. Just a lonely night. So he cracked his head on a urinal. Best girls' night ever.
Definitely destructive together.
So, you guys are for real right now? Like, seriously serious?
Yes, that's why we thought we should deal with this as a family. I think we learned the hard way that discovering mutant abilities by accident isn't ideal.
Look, it might be nothing. My dad could possibly be wrong. Just because the Von Storker twins could do it doesn't necessarily mean...
What if he's right? You want us to destroy something? Definitely.
No.
No, that's why we wanted to test it in the vault, just to see if there's anything there.
They know there's something there. What they testing it on? Why y'all so close too? Look at their faces like.
So, this is weird.
This is weird.
But it's... No, wait. Just give it a chance, okay? Maybe we gotta, like, squeeze harder or something. I actually want something to happen. Come on, please.
She knows the truth. That's why she don't want to do it. She's not trying. She knows. Let's get out the vault, y'all. Let's get out the vault. I don't think this is good to be doing it in the closed area. Look.
Why are y'all in the way? Hey.
What happens if we tried? Did you feel that? Everything coming apart? That's what happened. We were about to bring down the entire building. We would have killed everyone here.
You said you could have destroyed a building. How did you know that?
I could feel it. Andy pushes things apart, right? I do the opposite. I can pull them together.
Combined, it was like we could do whatever we wanted. I mean, we were looking at the wall in front of us, and we could have just vaporized it.
I've never felt so powerful. It scared me because it felt good.
Do you remember that time that it happened before?
At the park. You felt that?
Yeah, that was before I even knew I was a mutant. I mean, that's when I started messing up at school. It's because I couldn't get it out of my mind.
Me too. Can you make a portal through 100 walls into a room you've never seen before and then safely next to a high voltage transformer? Okay, you're clear.
No.
Yeah, neither can I.
No. Hang on just a sec.
Come on. You remember me?
Andy.
Or maybe you don't remember. Get out there!
What is that?
What's going on? Please, look!
There is a Sentinel robot and armed teams in the building. Get out of there now!
What?
Come on.
What? No! No, we can't go. We have to get in there.
That's it. They have our
Well,
tickets.
you stay behind it. How about it?
We have to get in there. No, my family. Don't make me leave them behind.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Come on.
no.
Attention, all employees.
Listen, leave her in there. Let them catch
The facility is under attack. Observe.
Hurry! Behind you!
Oh, this is so bad. Take the whole building down now?
What are you doing?
We can't.
We have to.
No, we're in the basement of the building. And if we do it, everyone's gonna die. Andy, on. Don't move.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, what are you doing?
Don't turn back.
Get on your knees. Okay. Get on your knees.
What happened? We done got everybody in this episode caught. Listen, we gonna kick the telepath out. Oh my god. I cannot right here. I'm like, what is going on in this episode, y'all? Like, for real. So, like, I'm just, like, so upset. Like, I'm a little bit upset, a little bit, like, angry. Like, I got, like, a lot of different emotions going on right now. But, like, you see that the girl Esme is just going around, like, being manipulative, essentially. She's giving Lorna, like, nightmares and, like, basically, like, giving them the motivation to get inside this building, which I don't really know what her intent was. She's talking about the people inside, but, like, what people are inside? Like, I don't understand. Like, is she doing this because, like, she genuinely has people inside that she cares about, or is there something else going on with her? But it's very clear that she's been manipulative to everyone, like, around here. Like, she's been manipulative to, like, everyone who has the authority to make decisions in the Mutant Underground for her own purposes. And then, like, she was holding a little bomb and she almost dropped it. Like, I'm like, is she trying to kill them? Like, what is she trying to do? Is she a sleeper agent? So it's like she had them go in here based off of really, like, raw emotion. Like, Lorna was afraid that, everybody was going to be captured and her baby was going to be taken by Sentinel Services and Trask Industries. Like, because of that fear, that's what fueled her to, like, want to get inside the building. And then she was appealing to Johnny because of Pulse. Like, well, they did this to Pulse. And even Dreamer brought that up in the beginning. Like, okay, how did she come here and she all of a sudden knows about Pulse? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, she been here 2 seconds and all of a sudden, she helped us out one time with the girl Chloe, and all of a sudden now, like, she around here trying to make decisions. So it's just kind of like, take two seats, 2 steps back and a couple different seats. So essentially, like, I can't believe everybody got caught. It's essentially like, first of all, I was like, wait, y'all left Clarice? And then Dreamer got caught, and then, like, Andy and Lauren got caught. Like, where they doing that at? Like, so this was a horrible mission, a horrible idea. If they would have taken more time to tactically think about this, nobody would have had to have been sacrificed. You done lost 4 people, including the Strokers done lost their kids now. And it's crazy that, like, I knew it was going to come to the thing in the end where they were going to hold hands and try to escape. But I thought they were actually going to escape. And it's funny that Andy was the one who, like, let go and loosen the grip, because he was like, no, like, we're in the basement, we'll kill everybody in this building, like, if we do this. So they allowed themselves to be caught. But, like, Lauren, the responsible one, wasn't thinking about that. She just wanted to go ahead and, like, do it so they can escape. But Andy was actually the logical one, even though up to this point he's been very impulsive. But he was the one who broke their grip and was like, no, we'll kill everyone in the building. And so, because they had talked about this and they didn't, they don't want to end up doing the same things that, their great grandfather and his sister did. So, but it was crazy. Like, I didn't know, like, really, even if Reed was going to tell his wife all this stuff, and he ended up telling her, and they ended up telling the kids. Like, I found that to be, like, because, like, a lot of TV shows, they'll draw it out, and it's kind of like they'll be keeping these secrets and stuff like that. But Caitlin was like, listen, these secrets, like, destroyed your family. I don't want them to destroy ours. So if we, don't tell the kids, like, it could potentially be disastrous if we're not honest with them about this. And the kids, you saw that flashback from a year ago, the kids already knew something was up because they had, like, touched one another a year ago, and they had that same feeling. So they had that, go on a year ago, and they didn't even tell their parents about it. So they've held hands before, so it's just really, really crazy. This was a crazy episode. It was really good, but I just feel bad everybody got caught. So I guess the next episode is going to be about, like, trying to recover everybody, and making a plan to get them back. I mean, I wonder if they're going to find out what the motivation is for the girl Esme. I would have left her behind right there. Like, okay, well, cool. You go right inside and get your family. Shoot, ain't nobody got time for this. And John better than me. I wouldn't been carrying that girl out because we in this mess because of her. Essentially, you know what I'm saying? Because she was manipulating them. And you could tell, like, she was getting some type of satisfaction that things were going her way. And I wonder if that's what she just does. If she's just very manipulative toward people to her own advantage and to her own ends. So I guess we'll find out more about it in the next episode. But this was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. So, guys, if you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you also comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Also, make sure you share this video with anyone else who's watching The Gifted. And also make sure, most importantly, you subscribe to my channel, hit the red button below, and hit the bell next to it so you're notified when I upload future videos and future reactions to The Gifted, as well as to other shows I may be reacting to. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.